Hi, it's Val with more Halloween stuff. Just to let you know, I started working on my next crafting, a cute witch doll coming straight out of a 90s magazine. Things are going well so far, but it's a big project, so it's gonna take a while before I post this video. So today I'm gonna show you Halloween stuff I found at my local thrift store. I don't go often to the thrift store, but when I do, I always come back home with a little something. And some of those things are really cool, so I figured out it could be nice to show you some of those things today. The first thing I want to show you is this. Window stickers. I have never decorated my house with window stickers before, so I'm not usually looking for those. But when I saw these, I just needed them. Look how beautiful they are. 4 sheets of stickers in great condition. By looking at them closely, I don't even think they were ever used. Except for maybe this page, but I don't really mind since it's my least favorite. When I go to the thrift store, I'm mostly looking for Halloween stuff that is no longer available in stores, things that I cannot find nowadays, and I'm sure these are going in that category. By looking at the tag, you can see they are coming from Dollarama. And if you are a regular watcher on this channel, you know Dollarama is the name of our dollar store here in Quebec. And the funny thing is, they have been using the same Halloween logo for decades. So because of that, it's really hard to date stuff that comes from there. But what is sure is that in the last few years, I have not seen those in stores. So they might be old, or not, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is the feeling I have when I look at them. Some of those drawings really bring me back to when I was a kid, especially the bears. And I don't know about you, but I really love that aesthetic. I think they look pretty cool. I am so glad I found them. Unfortunately, I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I remember how much I paid for the next item because the price is still on it. I paid $1.25 for this. This really cool Halloween sign made out of wood. The day I found it, I almost went home without it. When I go to the thrift store, it's for Halloween stuff, so I start with the quick scan of the store and then I go back to certain spots to make sure I didn't miss something. I'm not kidding you. I walked by this sign 3 times without seeing it. I'm small and it was hanging pretty high at the end of a shelf. So I almost missed it. When you go there, make sure to look everywhere. Once again, it's something coming from the dollar store, so I don't know the date. What I know is that it cost at the time $2.50 and I paid $1.25. I don't usually go for the glitter because I don't want them to fall everywhere, but those stick very well to the wood, so it's okay. It passed the test. I really love it. With the glitter, the hi-hat, the paws of the skeleton, it's very festive. Now, the only thing I need to do is hang it on my wall. What I want to show you next is something I found in the toy section, and it's this. Halloween puzzles, and for me this is my best find so far. I'm so excited about this. If you are also looking for Halloween stuff at thrift stores, I'm telling you, you must take a look at the kids section. One day you will have a good surprise, I guarantee you. Those 3 small puzzles were all grouped in a bag. I couldn't see much of what they really looked like because all the pieces were mixed up at the bottom of the bag. The only thing I could see was a portion of a jack-o'-lantern peeking out of the bag, and also that they were made out of wood. But that was all. I didn't know if all the pieces were there, but I decided to take a guess and buy them anyway. And I'm so glad I did. As soon as I got back home, I opened the bag and saw how cool they were. I was so surprised to see they were all Halloween themed. But not only, I don't know if you noticed, but the drawing on one of the puzzles is really similar to a window sticker I showed you earlier. It's basically the same drawing but reversed. I thought it was funny to show you that. And for those beauties, I only paid $2.85. That day I also found a bigger puzzle for $1.85. As for the smaller puzzles, I was not able to figure out what the drawing was, but I took a chance and I brought it home with me. That's when I discovered what it really looked like. It's identical to the puzzle of the cats. They are the same, except one is small and the other is big, and one is made out of wood and the other is cardboard. It's funny, that's for sure, but the smaller one is way more interesting. The color is more vibrant, but it also brings back memories to me. When I was a kid, I used to have wooden puzzles just like this with a hole in the back. So it makes me nostalgic. And the next item I want to show you is also something that brings nostalgia to me. And this special item is this. A fun 90s book. Each time I go to the thrift store, I stop by the book section, and there's always spooky stuff. I see Goosebumps books, I see children's books about Halloween, sometimes Halloween magazines, but it's mostly about food. So I try to limit myself to books that give me a special feeling inside, a cozy, warm feeling, something like nostalgia. And this is exactly what this book gave me as soon as I opened it. It's a cute book about how to do makeup for kids. In French, it's called Maquillage en fête. In English, it would be something like festive makeup. It's a book from 1994, and it really reminds me of the books I used to rent at the library when I was a kid. It's more about how the book is made than the subject in itself, because when I was young I was not even allowed to put makeup on, and my mother was very strict about that. She thought the skin couldn't breathe well under makeup, and also the idea of using the same product on a bunch of kids was disgusting to her. So when I was going to parties, I was the only kid without makeup on. And the only thing she was doing was 2 circles on my cheeks with her lipstick when I was going trick-or-treating, and that was all. Now back to the book. Step by step they are showing how to apply makeup. It's very easy to follow, and with that they have also included little DIYs so you can make your own accessories. I really love the combination between drawings and pictures. Some of those makeups are cool, some are funny, and others are strange, to say the least. It cost me only $2 for this little treasure, and I can't wait to try one of those 90s designs on my kids one day. Now let's move on to the next item, and it's this. Plates still in their package. I know it's not the most thrilling find, but when I see something old, Halloween related, still in their original package, I have to get it. So I was thrilled when I saw those brand new vintage plates. From my research, those are from the 80s, early 90s, and it's a pack of 12 plates from Hallmark. I have nothing else to say about them. I don't even remember the price I paid for them. So let's move on. The next item I want to show you is also something new in package, and it's this. Halloween cutouts. I found these during Halloween season and they were part of a bag. If you saw my collection video, Halloween Weird Items, it means you must have seen the wax catchers. The cutouts were inside that bag with the wax catchers, and I think I paid something like $5 for all this. A steal. As for the plates, I have not much to say. It's written 6 pieces, 2 of each design. 2 spiders, 2 ghosts, 2 pumpkins. Nothing crazy, the designs are pretty basic to me. I don't know the year they were made, but they don't seem old. If you have an idea, please let me know. I don't think I am going to open the package anytime soon, but if I need to create a garland or something like that, these would be perfect. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is not an Halloween item, but I want to use them for Halloween. And it's this. Yes, Christmas ornaments. As I was walking in the aisles looking for Halloween stuff, those blue ornaments really popped out. They are super vibrant and beautiful. And for me, the color blue is an Halloween color. I already talked about that in other videos, and you might think I'm crazy for thinking that, but I guarantee you blue and orange work perfectly together. A couple months ago I decided to paint Russian dolls and I included blue into my color palette, and the result was just perfect. It really works. Last year I did decorate with me my Halloween tree. This year I would love to do the same, but using only blue and orange ornaments. I think those will be perfect for that. They are so pretty and they are vintage. You can tell they were old because the packages were all yellowish. I only paid $1.25 per package, and stay tuned if you want to know what they will look like in my tree. Now I have one last thing to show you, and it's this. A beautiful vintage paper ghost. I really love those classic decorations made out of paper. Unfortunately, the package was already open when I bought it. But it's okay because the ghost inside is super clean and is in super great condition. Look how cute he is. But he has a little problem. The rope you're supposed to use to hang it is broken. That's a shame, but I think I can fix that. I am totally in love with that ghost. I love his cartoonish little hands, and I don't think you can see it well on the camera, but he is super fluffy. I don't remember how much I paid for him, but I think it's something like $2. So that's it for today. If you like that video, make sure to let me know by liking or commenting. That way I know it's something you're interested in, and I might do more episodes like that in the future. What was your favorite find today? The window stickers? The Halloween sign? The puzzles? The book? The plates? The cutouts? Or maybe the paper ghost? For me, it was definitely the puzzles. Did you ever find something really interesting Halloween related at the thrift store? If it's the case, please let me know what it was. I'm so curious to know. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and spooky, and I see you soon with more Halloween stuff to come. Bye!